Hello, I'm John Copley, and this is Aviation Regulatory Due Diligence for Acquisition of Aviation Companies. So, as far as the introduction, what the course is going to cover is the fact that aviation entities are different than other entities that might be acquired or subject to mergers and acquisitions, primarily because they are regulated by various government agencies. And so primarily what I'm going to talk about are the regulations and the certifications, permits from the Federal Aviation Administration and the Department of Transportation. And even though I don't necessarily cover it in this, you should also be aware that they're regulated by other government agencies. So, for example, TSA will have security programs that a number of these companies will have to comply with, and that includes not only air carriers who are actually operating aircraft and boarding passengers, but it also may be repair stations and others, and they may have security programs at airports that they would have to comply with. And obviously, there's also custom CBP issues, especially if they're coming in and out of the country, and they may have visa waiver. So they also have those types of regulatory agencies that you would have to look at as well. And also, and I will touch upon it to some extent, they're also regulated by the airports themselves. So the location where most of these companies are is also a regulated location. So there will be minimum standards for them. There will be other issues that will come up there, some of it within the FAA, some of it outside of the FAA, and also obviously in particular with things like repair stations, you will find that there are various hazmat environmental issues that they may have as well. So in addition to the regulatory aspects for FAA and DOT, there will also be other agencies that may be involved. And, and actually, I just thought that you may also have ITAR issues as well if you have sensitive items that they're working on. So I don't want to leave the impression that it's only FAA and DOT. In fact, it's regulated by a lot of different agencies, even though I'm not necessarily going to cover those in this course.